Alright, hello friends in YouTube. If you hear some noise in the background, keep in mind we live here and life goes and goes around here. Nothing special about these videos, just sharing experiences and thoughts. For those of you that listened to the scary story yesterday or last night or today, I assure you that was all real, very scary stuff, and it was very scary as a boy going through that. And got several more situations that I've went through in life that I'm going to share up through Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yesterday we had a lot of sparring. We took the two new guys. They've been with us, I believe, a full week. And y'all know the drill with me. Those of you that watch the channel, we work a fella to death and get him all as sore as we can possibly get the fella through all sorts of strength, conditioning, calisthenics, and whatnot. And then we go into sparring. And what I do, Joe had this one, and he sparred with these two guys, and nothing special about it. Joe's not moving as quick as he could, and obviously not throwing as fast or as hard as he can. But he doubled over both these guys. Joe, did you double the bigger guy over twice or once?
Once.
And the other guy 2 times? You doubled him over? All right. So we had Joe went to the body pretty much. He gave a few pops to the head and face area on each young man, and they took it, and he kept increasing on the body shots as we went along, and they took it. The bigger young man, he went over once, but in fairness to him, as soon as he got himself together, and that's all for the little video short I put out, he got himself together and continued on. And as the sparring progressed, I'd do 1, 2, or 3 rounds with one guy, then pull the other guy in, and they'd do 1, 2, or 3 rounds. I did variations. I started out with 1-minute rounds, and then we got up to 3-minute rounds. And I don't know, it was 12 or 15 or more rounds that Joe did with them combined. 12 to 15 or so, maybe a little more. And everything went real good. The 2 guys did great. No, we come off sounding hard, and I say, "Oh, you can't take it. You can't take it." And I am hard with that. And so if people don't progress, they go out. And I don't have 30 guys, so I'm not like a boxing gymnasium with a lot of guys and stuff, so it worked out real good. Hopefully they'll both stick around. The more people you get, the more difficult it is. For me, anyway. I don't know, for a lot of guys out there, it may be easier for them to just put a group up and line them up and get them all doing the same thing. And I just can't teach or show or explain that way. So all my stuff goes around on a individual basis, and we've got no more than 4 guys at any one given time in a training session, and that be not, well, you could, some could say my shortcomings, and I wouldn't argue with that. And but it's mainly because you can't give the individualized attention, and that's why these boxing leagues around here won't touch a kid or a young man that is involved with me. It scares them away, and it should scare them away. It should scare them away. But anyway, all that went great. I may combine all the footage. I didn't take no footage, but the two guys, they took a lot of footage. I don't know if they took all of it, but they got a lot of video on it, and I may put it up. I got a problem with the flooring in that area, and with outfield, we're stuck on that side of the gym because there's 50 things going on the other side without fail. Every time we go to spar, on the other side, the carbon tiling that we have down in there, it sticks a lot better. So there's a lot of tiles flopping up in the air, and it reminds me of when we were in Ocana when Joe first started training, because in that gym we were in, those tiles would fly up, and these carbon cushion floor tiles are flying up as well. So maybe I need to see about getting a roll of plastic rollout thing that's maybe about 1/8 of an inch thick or so to put out to avoid all of that, because it's just a pain in the butt. But everything's going good. I want to remind everyone again to encourage everybody to get the pay-per-view event fixing to happen on October the 12th, Saturday, October the 12th. Danny Christie will be fighting for the world middleweight BKFC championship, and this is going to be good. All the fights on that card are going to be really good. The event is taking place in Spain, but if you go to the BKFC website, you'll be able to hook up. The pricing on that is nothing compared to gloved boxing, and all the excitement with it. So many of you guys hadn't watched this bare knuckle fighting, and I'm encouraging everybody that loves your gloved boxing and MMA to check out the bare knuckle boxing. And of course the BKFC is the top elite. The BKFC is really the only organization with that. So check it out. You look on there, you'll see the event is taking place on October the 12th, and you'll see Danny Christie on the card. And I would get that pay-per-view. You will not be dissatisfied that you did, and the money that you're going to spend for it, you're going to get more satisfaction out of that than probably 85% of the gloved boxing cards that you pay for. Because I don't know about you guys, but I always walk away, at least about 80% of the time, I'm walking up, oh my gosh, that wasn't worth that money. But with the BKFC, you don't get that. You walk away saying, that was worth every penny of that. So check that out. I'm going to finish this video by saying first I'll have a spooky video coming out, maybe through the weekend or maybe in the beginning of the week. One of my life's stories and experiences, continuing through the spooky story series up through Halloween. And I want to finish the video by saying what I normally say, what we parade out of our mouths to anyone we come in contact with without hesitation. Christ is King with us. He is our supreme God, our King, and we love Him and we try to serve Him as imperfect as we are. And we are an imperfect bunch around here. And thank goodness God said Himself, I didn't come for all these perfect people. I came for the ones that weren't perfect. So we thank our Lord for coming for us, and we hope you come over here into this camp and are with us too. And much love to everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.